All right, so we've covered the depressing news, we've covered the happy news of summer vacations, and then the sad news that summer is over. So I think it's time to do something a little bit different for Sounds Terrible. It's time for a special fall kickoff edition of Sounds Terrible. Producer Grace, insert the fabulous Sounds Terrible sounder here. And it's going to be a quiz show today. What's more terrible? So let's start with Patrick. Patrick, Block Club, and now the esteemed Washington Post featured a story about Jacob Ryan Reno, who has been at summer festivals offering to create terrible portraits of you for $5. And these are pictures, as producer Grace will show, that your kids could probably also draw, maybe for less than $5 if they get into a bidding war. But Jacob Ryan Reno promises to do his terrible portraits in 5 terrible minutes. So this is a guy that we need to have on the show at some point, and we need to support him because we're all united in terribleness. But is Jacob Reno's terrible portraits terrible, or is it more terrible that Birkenstocks, the earthy, crunchy shoe wear, is opening a store in Naperville?
You know, I'm just going to go out on a limb and suggest the Birkenstock store should hire the portrait artist to come and do terrible portraits in downtown Naperville to help them promote the wonderful footwear of Birkenstock. So I'm gonna combine both stories, and then it can be in the Naperville Sun and the Daily Herald, in addition to Block Club Chicago and the Washington Post.
Always thinking. All right, Patrick. Always thinking. Okay, Eleni, we learned this summer that your kids like to lick airplane windows. So what's worse, being trapped on an airplane with your kids or being trapped in a van with Dennis and 5 smelly runners for 30 hours?
Wow, that's hard. Are the kids medicated? And
No,
are
we-
you guys
You
medicated?
might be.
I think you need to answer the question as phrased. So.
If I can be medicated, yeah. I'm going to have to say I'm going to go with the airplane, only because there's more space. Like, get away from you. It can't get
Yeah.
away from you in the van, so.
Right, you'd be stuck with me in the van, and you're possibly going someplace nicer where you could
Yes.
maybe lose the
The
kids.
destination is also
Yeah.
important, so
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Okay, Natalie, we learned this summer that you moved perhaps from a secure location in River Forest to another secure location in River Forest. So what's worse, moving or being invited to the basement of River Forest resident Tony Accardo?
I mean, hands down, Tony Accardo.
You
Moving
just-
is still terrible, but it's just up the street, actually.